So, women are victims, actors, and perpetrators in conflict, peace building, and conflict resolution. Peace building process must recognize the key roles that women play in peace building and conflict resolution, and the process also must acknowledge why we must protect 50% of our gendered beings during a conflict and peace building process. Conflict resolution or a peace building approach must acknowledge differences in women and men's experience to ensure that women's interests and needs are met. Conflict and its aftermath affect women and men in different ways, and men and women assume different roles and are targeted differently because of their gender. Women have specific vulnerabilities and often experience multiple forms of violence during and after conflict. So, targeting of women's bodies has emerged as a systematic strategy during conflict, and specific forms of violence, especially sexual violence, are used against women. Extremely high levels of violence against women continue to happen even after peacetime. So, a truly peace building and conflict resolution approach should address not only how men and women experience conflict differently, but also why. This means examining and answering the reasons why women are more vulnerable during conflict. Now, ignoring underlying gendered power relations and inequalities can lead to an oversight of some of the fundamental causes of conflict and undermine work toward building sustainable peace. In communities which have their own gendered power structure in place where women are often subordinate, a gender-neutral program can easily reinforce existing inequalities and disadvantage women. So, for example, in food distribution in refugee camps and conflict zones, humanitarian agencies have often neglected to implement special measures to ensure that women and girls receive and are able to keep in their possession equal amounts of food to men, sometimes resulting in women's and girls' malnutrition due to their lower status. And at the same time, humanitarian interventions have given extra food to women on account of their role in food distribution, but neglected to provide measures for their security, which sometimes has increased their vulnerability to physical attack. So, do we not only need to start to think about how conflict affects men and women and other gender beings differently, but we also need to start implementing it on the way we're working to solve conflict and build peace.